sounds pretty decent. It does. All right, next time. A familiar sight. What is this again? Two GR Corollas. One of them is getting some work done. We're back here again. Not for me. Once again, my friend is chopping his car up. We're here to talk about that exhaust right there. See, that's coming off. We're gonna take this one off and we're going to put on a muffler. I don't have it. Well, I do got it right here. So it's custom time. I know there's a lot of chatter about the exhausts that are coming out that cost $2,000, $3,000. Everybody's mad. They're like, why am I paying that much for stainless steel? Well, you know, listen, I get it. You know, some of this stuff has a price tag that's unreasonable. So we're gonna do our own thing. We got Megan Racing exhaust. It's a muffler. We're gonna make the piping for it. It already has a 2J Racing mid pipe. So this is like the continuation. We're continuing what we did before. You put the mid pipe on, you heard how it sounds fire. Now we're putting on the rest of the exhaust because this is gonna tell people whether you can just go do this yourself, come up with something that's custom, unique, looks good, sounds great for less, honestly. So here's the muffler. I can't lift. I'm gonna lift it up real quick. Hold up. Give me. I'm one man band right now. Yeah, you see that? Look at that. The burnt tips looking magnificent. So just imagine this exhaust, right? I want you to open your mind, okay? Imagine that exhaust, right? That muffler on the back here in the center. So obviously those tips aren't going to be there. We're basically going to be chopping off. You can see the Sawzall. It's go time. We're about to lop this thing off. And here's what we're going to do. Don't mind the fan. So here's the exhaust. Now, this right here, this is the flap exhaust, you know, valve. That is, everybody knows what is really causing a lot of these aftermarket exhausts to cost a lot of money, because if they have to pair this thing in with their aftermarket exhaust, the price tag is going to be north of $1,700. That's just what it's going to be, okay? If you keep it simple, it's inexpensive. So, as you can see, this is a stock muffler. These are the tips that come out here. I mean, honestly, they're not doing nothing, okay? You can see a hole in it where water and condensation can come out. Same thing on the other side. I mean, these are honestly decoy pieces. This is just to route out the little bit of exhaust that comes out when it's not flying through the center, when you're fully accelerating on the car. That's where this flap turns on, and all the exhaust from down there goes straight out here. So we are going to be chopping it off right here and basically dropping the whole entire muffler assembly. And we're going to be putting on that Megan Racing one, having new piping done, mid pipe all the way up here. This is going to be, and see how it sounds. Now, what you don't know, hold on, let me get up. What you don't know is that the original resonator is off this car. After we did the mid pipe, a man quickly went and chopped off the resonator that was originally on it that came after the mid pipe. So we are now 2J Racing mid pipe. There is no resonator after that mid pipe, straight to the muffler. So now we're adding a better muffler, different sound, different look. We're gonna see how it sounds. We may have to throw the original resonator back on. I don't know. You just have to watch, pay attention. So next time I put up, you're gonna hear the sounds of a Sawzall chopping this off. We'll be back. All right, just like that, we back. All right, let me show you this. So, all right, back into the car. There goes the cut. You can see if I shake this around, We now got a clean cut right at the weld point. And we're gonna take this off and go from there. Listen, again, I'm not doing nothing right now. I'm just here recording and looking at the process. I'm gonna do the same thing to my car if it sounds fire. We'll be back. All right, here's exhaust. It's off now. This is what it looks like. This is a factory GR Corolla muffler, not the whole exhaust. This right here is that sensor I told you about. That's the one that turns on the flap inside. You're doing the, accelerating hard. This whole entire thing comes off. If you see down there, that is where we cut off the pipe. Now we have nothing in the back. I don't know. We may start to see. We're gonna have to start it anyway to see how it sounds. So you're gonna see how it sounds on a muffler. It's probably gonna sound absolutely ridiculous. Once we are done with that, we're gonna throw on the Megan one. We're going down the place to an exhaust shop. They're gonna weld up some stainless steel, some piping for us. We're gonna do this the right way and the real way. So here's what it looks like. If you ever want to know what this exhaust looks like off the car, there you go. There goes the still shot. Save it in your memory. We'll be back. We got more coming. Peace. All right, we're revving this now. This actually does not sound that bad. I'm not even gonna lie. This sounds pretty decent. It does. All right. Next time we're putting on this muffler, we're gonna be back. Listen, just give us a minute. It's gonna be on there. Peace.
All right, so here's the thing. There's way too much music in this clip, so we're just gonna have to narrate it. You already see the muffler on the ground. Right there, chopped off the little muffler from the beginning video. You see the Megan racing on the ground. You know what's going down. About to put the custom on there. It's gonna sound real nice. You'll see that later on in the video.
Also, another thing, if this turns out well, you're gonna see where we're at. We're at the performance shop. This man got the old school, car girl on the front of the place. Performance mufflers. We're gonna see how this sounds. I mean, I don't have any guarantee on it, but listen, it already sounds good pretty much without the muffler. So we're gonna add.
Further out. Just with the type welder right now. Okay. See how you like it? You can do whatever you want. Okay.
Yeah, it's complete. We are done. I'm in the shade. It's too hot, but I got something to show y'all. All right, so here it is. This is, let me back this up. All right, so we are complete. GR Corolla. Stock exhaust, Megan Racing, custom exhaust there. Now, I'll be honest, his exhaust sounds amazing now. I'm stuck with the stock one. I'm probably gonna go ahead and do this, not the same thing, but something different. I'm thinking more single exit, but that's just my thing, okay? Don't worry about it. However, this is how it looks now. Let me focus in on this thing right now. There we go. Center exhaust, it sits well. It sounds great. You put the resonator back on. This, my car over here, as you can see, the stock exhaust, it don't look that good no more, huh? You see that? You see how quickly the game changes when somebody else has the same car as you, does a mod that you like. Now I gotta see this. I'm like, all right, man, I gotta change it. So, most importantly, y'all wanna hear what this sounds like. So I'm gonna do one on the stock car, then we're gonna do one on his car there. We'll see what this sounds like. Be back. All right, so now we're actually gonna record it for real, because last time I didn't do it. So this is a stock GR Corolla right there. That's gonna be the exhaust sound we're gonna do. All right, give me a second. All right, so this time we're doing the GR Corolla with the Megan Racing custom exhaust. This is what it's gonna sound like. Don't mind the fan in the back, okay? Listen. We're making things happen, okay? I know you can't really hear me that well, but we're making things happen. All right, now we're gonna go here. Exhaust sounds. All right. All right, there you got it. Listen. Oh man, hold up. The exhaust is done. You hear how it sounds. It sounds great. Honestly, I might be doing the same thing, because that was a very inexpensive way to get to a really good sound without us going down the rabbit hole of $2,000 exhaust just for the sound, because I haven't done any performance stuff yet. Neither has Chris here. This is more so just sound. This is just about sound. And so I want the same thing. So I might be doing the same thing, something similar. Might do a little center exhaust. You can see on the rear right there, something to the side. I don't know. It's gonna be something different. It's gonna take some work. But here you go. Stock GR Corolla. GR Corolla with a custom exhaust on it. You hear the sounds. Listen. I'm blazing. It's hot out here. I'm sweating. I'll be back. CarQuicks. Check in again. We'll be back with another one. Peace.